What is going on YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Every few weeks I love to go back and look at some of the comments I've recently received regarding TikTok Shop and just go through and address some of your questions and your concerns, because I know damn right TikTok Shop seller support is not going to do any of that. Before we get into this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, and down below you will find my 3+ hour totally free course all about TikTok Shop, covering everything from affiliates to email and SMS marketing. That is going to be an amazing course for you to watch if you're someone who is just starting out. And also in this video, I hope to address some concerns that you have as a total beginner to TikTok Shop, or even if you're someone who's been doing the platform for a year now. I'm going to give you some things to think about and consider that may help you continue to grow your business. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so the first question that I received or comment from Arden, and they say, "Thank you, Eamon, this was very helpful. The only thing I'm uncomfortable with is my home address as the warehouse. They can't ship in back to the fulfillment center." Now they're talking about how in the warehouse section or the address section of TikTok Shop, I put my home address as the warehouse address. The reason that I do this is, for example, when you use a platform like Printify and they ship out your product from some warehouse in California, Texas, wherever it is, let's say the item gets lost in transit or it's undeliverable and they want to return it back to the sender. If it was to have the warehouse address, it's going to get returned to a random warehouse and you lose out on that product, because Printify fulfilled their end of the bargain and sent the product that you paid for, right? Just the customer put a wrong address, it didn't get to them, now it's sent back to the warehouse. Versus you're not going to get a refund or anything for that. Versus if in my example I use Printify and I have my own inventory, and by having my own address as the warehouse address, if a customer returns something, it comes right back to me. If an item is undeliverable, it comes right back to me. The nice thing about this is if the item is in perfect brand new condition, you can just go and resend it to someone else without losing that product. If you were to think about all the returns and refunds that you're going to have, you can lose out on thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in refunds if you're not getting that product back, right? It's just gonna be gone. It's gonna get back sent to the warehouse. They're just gonna throw it wherever, and you're not gonna get any type of compensation back for it from the warehouse. And this leads me to a different point that may be a little bit off topic from this, but it's something that no one has asked in the comments, and that is, so this is my own question and I'm going to answer it. How do a lot of returns and refunds affect your store performance, and how do bad reviews affect your store performance? Now, more recently, well, up until the last month, I've had really good reviews. You know, over in almost 6,000 orders, I had 400 positive 4 to 5 star reviews, literally like 6 or 7. No, 5 or 6 negative reviews and a couple neutrals. And over this last month, I've gotten 5 bad reviews, like 1-star reviews in the span of 1 month, and a lot of returns and refunds due to fit issues. This has affected my store traffic, my sales, my video performance, my affiliate video performance, everything drastically. So it's something that I want you to keep in mind. Sell a product that is going to be of good quality, and that sizing is not going to be an issue. So the reason why I have a problem with this is because my product is a very tight fitting shirt that is only in small, medium, and large. So someone who's between medium and large might go for a medium and it's going to be way too tight on them. Or someone who's between small and medium gets a small, is going to be too tight. Someone who sometimes wears large or XL is going to get a large and it's going to be very tight. So it caused a lot of issues, and I got a lot of returns that drastically negatively affected my shop. And I'm really feeling the brunt force of those negative reviews and refunds and cancellations right now. All right, next question. Amy says, "I've been watching your videos, so helpful." Thank you, Amy. "I'm just getting started on TikTok and I launched my store last week. My store has many products in the anti-aging niche and wellness. It's not specific like yours. Do you have any suggestions? Should I narrow it down?" Now, I wouldn't advise to the anti-aging niche is already niche. It's already niche down, right? There's no more narrowing down from anti-aging. Anti-aging niche is probably going to be women between the ages of 35 to 60 who use it, and their concern is anti-aging. So you already have that like community there. Right now, where I would suggest to niche down is, for example, if you got a shirt, you put a bunch of hearts on it, and this was like a Valentine's Day shirt. You know, that's too basic. It's too general. No one really cares. You can go buy that from Dollar General or the dollar store. You want to always add a little extra touch to it, or it can be just even in the way you word it. For example, if I were to sell sweatshirts that had state names on them, I would call them vintage style state sweatshirts. I wouldn't just call it state sweatshirt. I would pick a font that makes, I'll pick like the gray crew neck, and I'll pick a font that's a bit more vintage style from like the old thrifts type of crew necks that you'd get at the thrift store, and I'd call it the vintage state collection. Now add just a little bit of touch to it. So that's where I would suggest adding a little bit of touch, but and niching down a little bit more. But when it comes to something like a consumer product like that's going to be used, I mean, there isn't much more niching down. And if you're someone who's already selling an anti-aging product or something of this caliber, you must have experience in e-com already. You're not just going to go and jump into selling skincare products or anti-aging. You must already have a brand. So whatever audience you have for that brand, just lean into that on TikTok. Fuck gaming. I used to play Ultimate Team a lot actually when I was a kid, so that brought back some memories. My views stuck at 200, but when someone creates same thing as me, gets 2 million views. This is something that's going to cause a lot of frustration if you keep following it and you keep going down this rabbit hole of what's this person posting? Let me post it. Oh no, it didn't do good. Okay, I saw this other viral video. Let me copy it. Oh, it didn't do good. It's going to cause you to be very, very frustrated. And I have a personal story to share about this. There's this shop that sells something that's kind of similar to what I sell. It has its own unique touch, and it's different from what I sell, but it's kind of in the same general group, right, when it comes to crew necks. And they don't post often, right? They post once a week or 2 times a week. So totally different to what I do. And every single time, every 2 or 3 posts, they go viral, like viral, 1 million plus views, 400 orders in a couple of days, right? They're always going viral, and their videos are just so simple. So they sell an embroidered crew neck, and they'll always use the same caption. This is what even pisses me off more. And I'll be like, something like, oh, I don't want a Columbia crew neck unless it's embroidered. That's the caption as the crew neck is getting embroidered. And then they kind of reveal the crew neck, the embroidered design of the crew neck, by pulling the sleeve a little bit back, and it shows the different, aspects of the embroidery. And every single time it goes viral, I'm like, this is literally an 8-second video. They post the same shit every 2 weeks, a same song on it that doesn't even align with Columbia, and then it goes viral and they make a bunch of sales. But that's just, they figured out something that works, right? Every single shop is going to have their own unique touch. So as right when I stopped comparing myself constantly and trying to recreate that, and just started to create my own content, like taking some touches from it, like the beginning caption that kind of grabs your attention. Is like, oh, you did something for me. That's what they do with that. Like, I don't want a crew neck unless it's a Columbia crew neck. Like, oh shit, if I'm from Columbia, I'm looking at that, I'm like, oh wow, they actually made it from me. Then you're gonna wash through it, right? So I took those kind of aspects and put them in a video in my own style, and I tweaked it a little bit, and they started to do good. So I would say when you see other videos doing good, do not go and copy them. See the general theme of that video, what caused it to do good. Okay, I'll take this aspect, I'll take this, I'll throw in mine, blend it up, and I'll come up with this video, and I'll drop it and see how it performs. And that's how I go. So don't continuously compare yourself, because you're gonna lose your mind. All right, next question. We got, my TikTok videos don't go viral anymore. I have tens of millions of views on this product in the recent year, but I just don't get much views. What's changed in the algorithm? I think that's a good video you can make. In all honesty, nothing has changed in the algorithm. It's just different. You need to always keep up. You need to always be switching up your style. You might find a video style that works amazing for a month, 2 or 3 months. I guarantee you after the 3rd month, you're gonna see it slow down. You need to constantly reinvent yourself. That's what social media and content is all about. The top YouTuber doesn't stay at the top for very long, right? And this is YouTube. You'll see trends come and go of different styles, come and go. Like Casey Neistat, I don't know, 10 years ago, he was popping on YouTube. Then a lot of people started doing the cinematic style of video. Now it's it's all over the place. Who else? There's this Daniel Dolan who does like the POV thing. He came in with something new. More people started copying it, and now it's like whatever. His content is kind of like everyone else who's traveling on a private jet kind of content. Things just, people, they get old. Things get old. People get used to them. You need to find ways to reinvent yourself. And I'll tell you, a style of video I was doing in the end of 2023 was I would constantly make these videos that are like, I can't believe I just got this crew neck for 1 cent on TikTok shop. Is your wife really your wife? She hasn't gotten you this crew neck for 1 cent. Is your boyfriend really your boyfriend if he hasn't gotten you this crew neck for literally 2 cents on TikTok shop? And they were working, and they were going viral, one after the other. But then other people, more and more people started doing them, and they stopped going viral. And then I would post them, and they would get like 2,000 views. And that's when I realized, all right, let's let's switch up. So then I went to the business account, started making photo posts on the business account. Okay, they took off, then they slowed down. Okay, then I made talking videos on the business account. They took off, they slowed down. Then I hopped on live. You have to always be reinventing yourself. There's no constant at all in business, especially content. Like the content wheel spins 24 hours or 24/7. Who's a creator that was just seems like they were just going popping off and then they slowed down? I can't think of one off the top of my head, but especially on TikTok, people will forget about you so quickly. They'll forget about you in the next video that they see. And that's how it goes. All right, next up, we got, hi Eamon, your videos are so helpful. Why, thank you. I picked out a design for some crew necks and I've tried reaching out to influencers to help me promote ads, but none of them responded. Do you recommend me switching to a new product or can I create ads on my own? Absolutely do not recommend just starting off and starting to create ads because it will not work. You need to first create organic content. If you from the jump into ads, you're pretty much killing your shop, right? Because you're going to turn it into a pay to play system, and TikTok shop is going to keep milking you for that cash. They're never going to allow any one of your organic videos to pop off. Let me tell you something. I've ran ads very sparingly. I've probably spent $400 on ads in the last year. And it's one of the things I regret the most. Every single time I run ads and I stop, it takes my organic content like a month to recover. Literally, I'll be getting 10K views every other video, 100K every 4, a million or 800 to a million every 10 videos. I run ads and I stop and I run the ads for a couple of days and I stop running them. And then every single video I post is struggling to get 1,000 views. You know, normally I always take accountability for things, but if I'm getting thousands and millions of views a month with organic content for months, like for 7 months, and the only thing, and I'm continue evolving my content, the only thing that's added to the mix is ads, and now I stop running them and my everything sinks, I'm going to connect it to the ads. And I've seen on Reddit, many people talk about how as soon as they run ads, their organic growth is crushed. So absolutely do not run ads. If you're just like, I don't want to create any more content, I'm tired of it, you can't run ads until you have organic videos take off. Organic videos get 100, 200, 500K views, a million. Get a couple of them, get 10 to 15 at this level, then run them as ads. And your affiliates, this is what's going to bring you affiliates. It's going to be your content. You don't email affiliates, you don't message them, you don't try to send them money to create content for you. You have your viral videos, your 10 to 15. These are going to attract at least 50 affiliates. From those 50, 5 are probably going to go viral. So then you take those 15 videos that you got, you take the 5 that the affiliates got, you run those 20 creatives as ads, and you kind of eliminate what doesn't do well, keep what does well, and then you go like that. But you never, ever, ever jump into this with don't lead with your wallet. Do not lead with your wallet, because TikTok they're gold diggers. They're gonna milk you. They're gonna take all of your money and then leave you with nothing at the end of it. You're not going to see amazing performance with ads, with videos that didn't perform well organically, that have no comments, no likes, no engagement, nothing. It doesn't make any sense. So absolutely do not run ads before you get viral videos, and never, ever just message affiliates all day long. Create your content and they will come to you. All right, next up we got, thank you so much for the video. You're welcome. So is it now not a big deal to use the business account to post? Are you finding your business account connected with the shop and your affiliate account are experiencing the same engagement and reach? Now, I answer this question every few months because it's always changing. I started out last year and the business account could not get any views, but my affiliate videos were all going viral. Then the affiliate videos slowed down and my business account videos started going viral. And now I'm reaching a point where I'm like, maybe I can lean back into the affiliate, continue to run the business account and see how it does. And this right here, so you should definitely have both, but this was inspired by actually one of the top TikTok shops. They have over 1 million orders, 1 million items sold just on TikTok shop. It's called Ecommerce. So I noticed they have their own brand page, obviously, and on their brand page, they're making 2 to 3 pieces of content a day. They have a variety of different creators. This is a $100 million brand, $100 million business in the supplement space. They have their creators creating content every day on the main page. They also have a ton of affiliates, but then the owner, the founder of the brand, super young guy, I don't know how old he is, maybe he's like 28, 27. On his personal account, he only has 20,000 followers. He only has 20K. And on his personal account, every single day, he makes 4 to 6 posts every day without fail. I mean, obviously some days he might make one or he might miss a day here or there, but normally he is posting multiple videos every single day. And I saw that and it really pushed me and inspired me, because I said, this guy's business does 5 million a month, something like that. And he's posting 6 times a day, and his videos are not getting views. Trust me, he has 20K followers. Most of them get 30, 40 likes here and there. Like every 20 videos, one will get 10K views. And I look at that, I'm like, I need to be working just as hard, if not harder. I need to be, even though I'm just a solopreneur, on the business account, making 2 posts a day, going on live, having obviously a ton of my affiliates, but that's a bit separate. And then on my personal page, I need to be posting 2 to 3 times a day as well. So I've started doing that, and I literally just started posting again on my personal account 4 days ago, but also I couldn't do it because I had just kind of a strictly women's product that I couldn't wear. Now that I can wear my hoodies and crew necks, I'm creating on my personal page, and I just started 3 days ago, and already I've had a video get 6K views, another get 4K views, another get I think 2K and something. I'm like, wait a minute, I know what I have a lot of great content ideas here that I think could take off. So let's start posting on the personal page again. So that's going to be my structure from now on: 2 to 3 on the personal page, and then 2 on the business page, and 45-minute to an hour, 30-minute live every single day. And I think that's a good structure to go with, because that's going to get you 3 to 5 affiliates come in every day, just normally, without you even going viral or anything. And then you lean on the affiliates, and that's how you really scale to the millions level. All right, next up we got, hey man, your videos have helped me immensely in setting up my shop. Damn, I'm helping out a lot of people. Make sure you guys like the video, because although I'm helping out all these people, no one likes the videos. I don't know why. I'm slightly confused on this shipping section. When you put in your home address, does that mean you're going to get the products from the supplier, then ship it out from that address? Good question. So with Printify, no. In Printify, you can set up the sender address to be your address, which is a really cool feature. It kind of keeps a consistency across if a customer orders from you 2 times, they're not going to get a random address every time. And then also, again, for the reason I covered earlier, if something gets returned, it comes back to you. But the second part of that was, you get the item from the supplier, then ship it out. So for my print on demand products, no. But for my inventory that I hold, yeah, I have a manufacturer make it. I get the big bulk orders sent to me, and then I just ship it out from my house using Shopify shipping. So I connect Shopify to TikTok Shop, the orders go over to Shopify, print out the labels for a pretty discounted rate. I ship out USPS ground for like $4.30, $4, $4.70, so pretty good rates, keep my profit good, and I send them from home. Yeah. And next up, we got TikTok Shop has been nothing but an incredibly frustrating experience. Everything is AI run with no logic. It's an example of what not to do as a marketplace, hoping I get assigned a rep before it's too late. Yeah, my friend, we're all in the same boat here. And I talk about this in every single video because I want new TikTok Shop sellers to be aware of this. Seller support is an absolute joke. It is horrendous, horrible. There is, like, when I tell you, listen to me, there is no seller support. I mean, there is no seller, like there's no agents. The AI picks up keywords, goes and searches the policies, copies and pastes a segment from the policy, and returns it back to you. Live chat, I think, are people, like if you keep saying live agent, you are going to get a live agent, but the live agents have no power over anything. They can't fix anything. And as expected, the live agent just goes, and even though they're a human being, they just go and they copy an excerpt from the policy and send it to you. And they're like, okay, this is what I got for you, but I'm going to go create a ticket and escalate this for you. Once the ticket is created, again, the bot just replies to you and it stays. Oh, and every time the bot replies to you, they close the ticket, and they say it's been resolved. And you have to click not resolved, send another message. The bot will again message you, close it, say not resolved, and it's gonna go like this for weeks. It's an absolute joke. And I'm going through this again right now because they told me I can do made to order items. I set up made to order, send them out before the made to order 14-day deadline. They're all counted as late dispatch. And I got my late dispatch rate went from 0 for the past 5 months, 6 months, to now 60%. I'm getting violation points, could possibly get removed from the affiliate program. What I can tell you is try to follow the policies as best as possible. Try to never even have to bring up a concern to them, which I know is impossible. As a business owner, you're gonna have issues, you're gonna have problems, but that's the only solution I can give you right now for that. Have you tried Promote yet? Would love to see a video about your results with it. I only tried Promote years ago, I think in 2022, when I was doing TikTok organic, don't recommend it. It's just like ads. Even worse though, because the conversions are going to be much lower. As soon as you do promote, again, organic growth down the drain. Even when they give you promote coupons, do not use them. It's going to completely destroy your organic growth, and it's really going to hurt your business in the long run. What would you say the startup cost is for TikTok shop? Now, again, this is another question I've answered previously, but kind of as I learn more and get more experience, the answers are changing. I would say the startup cost, if you really want to almost give yourself a higher chance of success, I'll say that. If you just want to give this a try, I would say get at least $2,500 to $3,000. So when a video does so you can get a lot of samples, test a lot of things out. And then once a video does good, you have enough money to fulfill those. If you want to give yourself a higher chance of success, I would say get $6,000 cash. So that, and you create your content, create. And then every affiliate that comes in who has above a 50% estimated post rate, you send them a free sample. Send. That's how the $1 million brands do it. They flood the market. They probably lose a lot of money when it comes to how much samples they send. Like they probably spend at least $30K a month on samples. Of course, if you're just starting out, you don't have to do that. But if you're willing to just throw $3,000 at affiliates and send samples, that's going to really raise your chances of success, and it's going to make it much quicker, right? Because right now, although I have an established TikTok shop already, I get a lot of affiliates every day. I do have a new product, and I'm noticing like I'm getting sample requests for it. Even though I haven't made content for it myself, I'm getting sample requests, but I'm seeing like the affiliates aren't great. And I thought to myself many times, I was like if I was one of these million dollar businesses that was willing to just spend and maybe even be at a loss for a little bit, I would like take $40,000 and I would just send everything to every affiliate who requests. But then I thought about it, I'm like, they probably actually not as profitable as you might imagine. Like they might be doing, let's say $600K a month, but between the ads and all the affiliates and their organic content not doing good, the not only the samples but the commissions that they're getting, because every sale the commission is being taken out of it, and fees, out of the $600K or $500K they can make a month, probably only profiting like 70,000, right? So I thought about that. I was like, nah, I don't know. So I did bring down my barrier for affiliates. Anyone who has above a 60% estimated post rate gets a couple thousand views a video. I'll send them a sample, and I take that as an investment. So to start out, if you want to invest more in your business, I would say $6K. If you just want to start and test this out, and you don't care about making a lot of money very quickly or anything like that, which is a good route, then I would say $2,500 to $3,000 is a good amount.